here I am going to show you a way in which you can create a overlay highlight for a chosen space regardless of how the wall distribution is, and possibly selecting a wall and doing, override graphics in view doesn't work. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to the drawing. So I'm going to make an overlay for this space. I could either activate it here in the sheet, or I can go to the actual section, which is not that one. Select, right click, open. And what I'm going to do is go here to annotate and then come here to region. And I'm going to do a region filled. Because this is a rectangle in my case, I'm just going to go rectangle, but you can use your drawing tools to create the shape that you need, right? And I am just going to zoom in here and just really sort of plug that in and then go okay. So by default, I think this file might already have a color, but by default it might, let me actually select that, right? There's going to be different family, which are different settings, right? So you might have this show up, the solid black, there might be a crosshatch, right? So what we're going to do is make our solid. So I'm just gonna assume that we don't have that. Go here into edit, and then we're gonna go duplicate, and we can call this solid, pink overlay. Go okay. So here we have the foreground fill pattern, which we're gonna change to solid, okay? And then the foreground pattern color is gonna be that pink. So let's say, I can't remember which one I'm using specifically, but let's say it's that one. I don't have a background pattern. And then, let me just see one thing here. No, that's good. And then we're gonna go apply and go okay. So now that's the pink, and to make it transparent, we're gonna have to do the override graphics in view. So here I'll right click, override graphics in view by element, and then this is where, if we move this over a little bit, I can come over and start making this a little bit transparent, and then just remember the settings that you have so that you can do the same thing for the ceiling plan, although the ceiling plan is a little bit easier because you can just select the ceiling and do that override graphics, right, to get the color. And then go okay. So now I'm here and I have the overlay. Granted, it's not the same color, so if you are stuck with that, I'll just show you that real quick. I'm gonna double click just to be a little bit more quick. Hover, tab to get that. And let me go override graphics in view to see what had been picked. So this is the color. The little trick is just to go add, and it'll put it here in the first item, right? And then go okay. I can just go cancel, double click out, and then if I want this to be exactly the same, I can double click again, right? Override graphics in view, come back to this, and now, oh right, because sorry, I'm gonna go in here and pick that I just saved and go okay. So now it's the exact same color. I might have to check the transparency to make sure it's the same transparency because that can affect the shade, but that's ultimately how you would do it.